Lisa. Want to become a ghost? It's tons of fun.
I don't know. What do I have to do?
Die.
I was hoping that wasn't the answer. All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon coming to you with another Ned's Declassified reaction video. This one is, I'm guessing, kind of similar to last week's. Last week's was Halloween. This one is vampires. I'm probably getting the title wrong. It's like vampires, werewolves, ghosts, and zombies, or something similar to that. And I see Ned here yet again dressed as some sort of vampire. I don't know how different this is going to be than the last episode. I didn't really enjoy the last one that much. It was just a bunch of antics and no real story. But with this one, hopefully it'll be a little bit different, but we'll find out here together. If you're not subscribed to the channel, of course, what am I going to say? I'm going to tell you to please click the button below and turn your notifications on, particularly if you watch these every Tuesday, or if you're a fan of Ned's Declassified. Please do me a favor and subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. Let's get into this episode. What's he doing?
Are you okay? Oh, just cramming for my BATs. Now watch me turn into a bat.
BATs. What?
Oh. Goats are kind of scary too.
What in the world?
Count Pygmy! Perhaps you forgot that in today's test, you are to turn into a bat and fly.
Okay, is this his imagination? Like, what's going on? This can't be real, right? Because he just turned into a goat.
Through an obstacle course, not a goat.
What?
And let me remind you, you need an A on today's test, or you will go to summer school!
Summer ghoul. These jokes are too much, and I want to know, like, is this real life, or is he dreaming, or is this, like, their party that they were going to have? I'm not really sure what's going on here yet.
Lion, are you awake the dead?
What? Okay, this has got to be not real.
Hey, guys.
They have not revealed it yet, but this has got to be somebody's imagination, right? All right, it was vampires, ghosts, werewolves, and zombies. I think maybe I said it right, or at least something close. What?
You're gonna pull something.
Come on. It's the BATs. How hard can
The
they be?
BATs.
Oh yeah, you try changing into a bat, flying through an obstacle course, then change back.
What?
Wow, being a vampire must really bite. It does bite. I have to sleep in a coffin, I've never had fun in the sun, and I can't see myself in a mirror.
You're not missing much.
Well, at least you can change when you want. Have to wait for a full moon, which is 2
What
weeks
is
away.
this? What is
Speaking
this?
of freaks, Lumerstein is looking for you.
Me? Why me?
How should I know? Who knows what he's saying half the time?
What? What? All right. And I guess I'll find out, but I want to know, is this real? Is this someone's imagination? Is this some just zany, crazy episode that they did just for fun that in no way relates to the real plot of the overall series? I'm not sure, but we're just going to go with it and watch it and have fun. Let's see.
I think he's saying he wants a cup of soup.
No, I'm pretty sure he wants to rip your nose off. Either way, I'd run.
What?
Shouldn't you be cramming for the BATs?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm guessing this is like just a for fun episode where it's like they're in school, like a regular school day, but it's like a monster school or something like that. That's what I'm guessing. That's not bad. I mean, I like this better than I did the previous episode.
But I need my strength first. And I need to do this.
Blood
Yeah.
in a can.
I'll never get tired of that.
Kind of gross. What?
Man, I gotta find a new friend that's a ghost. But of course, I'm the only ghost in this school.
If you're the only ghost in school and need a friend, grab a zombie who's half dead and
So this is some sort of like alternate reality version of a normal episode of Ned's. This is gonna be pretty entertaining. So he says, like, as if all of this is normal, if you are looking for a friend who's a ghost, or you're the only ghost, make a zombie friend, because I guess that's close enough because they're undead, sort of like a ghost. That's so weird, but it's kind of funny.
anyways, and finish the job.
You're right. Thanks.
What?
Okay, it's time to get batty.
What?
I meant bat, not bunny. I'm
So
so
weird.
gonna flunk.
Oh, what's Gordy?
Still not a bat, but alphabetically you're closer.
And by the way, I don't know if we can do potential firings in this episode because this is like a monster school, and I'm not sure the traditional rules would really apply here, but let's see what they do here. Here's the vampire weasel, I guess.
Vampire weasel!
Yeah.
Ah, Krubs. Some idiot vampire bit the weasel and now it's terrorizing the school.
Sorry.
You! Thanks a lot, Count Dorkula. You know how hard it is
Count
to catch a
Dorkula.
vampire weasel when you're a zombie?
Oh, so gross.
Ah, Krubs.
Well, do you know how hard it is to pass Sweeney's BATs? Especially when I can't even change into a bat.
BATs.
Gordy! I told you to catch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he kept saying Krubs there. I was wondering what is Krubs going to be in this weird, crazy universe. I wonder if any of the other teachers are going to be on this episode or not.
That vampire weasel is causing chaos. See? And I don't want that thing anywhere near Carl. He's the best. Perfectly trained. He flies through hoops. Ooh, he also plays dead. Okay, Carl, die.
What in the world?
Okay, I'm gonna take Carl back to my office and put him in his cage and then leave him all alone while I go to the Creatures Lounge later.
The Creatures Lounge. What? These jokes are so corny, and I'm betting that we're not going to see any more adults other than Gordy and Krubs because maybe they filmed this one and the previous one together, in which case there were no adults in the entire episode except for Gordy and Krubs and Principal Powell. That was it. Mr. Wright wasn't there. Coach Durga wasn't there. Actually, Mr. Sweeney was there, but he's in this one too, so that sort of makes sense.
Okay,
library.
time to find a book on how to waste a zombie.
What?
Quiet, hiding.
Why are you scared? You're a werewolf. You can waste Lumerstein.
Sure, when the moon is full, but right now, I'm only half a werewolf. A werewolf.
Try looking at a full moon. Look online or in some books.
Hey, that might work. Be gone!
What? Be gone. That's pretty funny.
Okay, so you lower me down to Krub's office so I can swipe Carl.
They've done this so many times. So many times. Yeah, let's crawl in this giant oversized vent that's usually like the cleanest vent I've ever seen, and it's got like cobwebs on it, even though it still looks pretty new, and he's gonna lower him down. They do this so often on this show.
Then in vampire class, when it's my turn to fly,
Vampire
I'll
class.
transform behind the desk.
Ah, but you don't transform. Instead, you release Carl and he takes the flight test for you.
And I'll get an A
What?
and no summer ghoul.
Summer Ghoul.
Plan.
Carl.
I got it!
But I'm like, and it looks like the rope is going to break, but how would he get that giant cage in there unnoticed? There's no way they wouldn't see that. His arms fell off.
Ugh. Carl! Wait, Carl? Carl!
Uh-oh.
Wait, easy, no! What's plan B?
Try studying.
Yeah. Yeah, there is no plan B.
Hey, Lisa. Want to become a ghost? It's tons of fun.
I don't know. What do I have to do?
Die.
I was hoping that wasn't the answer. Yeah, it's like, what do I have to do? Yeah.
I think I'll pass. How about Susie? I think you guys would be great friends.
What?
I'll take that as a yes.
What? So messed up.
Time for plan B.
The BATs, like the SATs or the ACT, if you're here in the US, that's pretty funny.
I can do this?
It's so weird. Oh, he did it.
Very good, Count Bigby.
Yeah, and Sweeney kind of looks normal. I don't know if he's supposed to be a vampire too. He looks the most normal out of any of them, doesn't he?
Now all you have to do is learn how to fly.
So weird. He's looking at pictures of the moon to try to turn into a werewolf. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's messed up. He can't do it. Okay. Ridiculous. Gonna throw something else. What is with this episode? I'm not sure if they planned this or they're just like, we need a couple of filler episodes, so let's just create some craziness and just have a lot of fun, and then we can pick up with the story of the series next week. Oh, okay. Blew him in the trash. And these kids over the life of this series have been in this trash can many, many times, especially Mose.
That's it, Bigby. I know you had something to do with this.
He did.
And now I'm gonna teach you a lesson with those pokey doll things that you poke that make people hurt.
Oh.
Oh, no fair! I don't have a doll!
What?
Easy, Krubs. I'm unarmed.
He's unarmed. These jokes, like, who wrote these jokes? It's great and it's terrible at the same time.
Now I do.
What is this?
Time out. This game has no winner. What do you say? You and I call it truce.
Yeah, this game has no winner, the audience included. This is kind of gross.
Put the dolls aside and I give you detention.
Okay.
Detention.
Just put them down.
Yeah.
No one gets hurt. You walk away. Ready?
Then won't the other kids get... Oh, okay. I was about to say, then anybody could just pick them up and just start hitting them.
Come on, boy, you can do it.
What?
You missed.
I know that!
I booby-trapped Locker 252 with snakes, tarantulas.
Yeah, this is sort of dark with Ned's tip, hey, get a ghost friend. Like, she wants a ghost friend, but she's trying to get rid of Susie, let's call it, in order to make that happen. This is sort of dark for Ned's, but let's keep going.
And wild black cats. So when Susie opens it, she gets a surprise, and I get a new ghost friend.
Yeah, but Susie's number 253.
Who has 252?
Martin?
Hey, can you believe it? I'm a ghost. I just opened my locker and surprise. They should really spray this place. Hey, I guess since we're the only ghosts in school, we're great friends.
What in the world?
I bet I can walk through walls.
See you guys later. Let's go, ghost boy.
I'm a dead wolf, man.
And I'm like, is this episode going anywhere? Like, is anything going to happen? Or is it just a string of puns and undead jokes? I'm not sure. I know he's supposed to have the BATs. That's about the only plot point there is in this episode, but let's keep going.
I've tried NASA photos, posters, but only a real full moon can transform me.
Why didn't you say so? Stand here. Don't move.
What's he gonna do?
He's coming this way.
What are they waiting for?
Wait for it.
What are they gonna do?
Now!
And you know, I was sort of thinking like, surely that's not what they were talking about, but seconds before this happened, I'm like, please no, surely not, and sure enough. So now he turns into a werewolf? Yeah, okay.
If you're a werewolf in need of a quick change, have a friend moon you.
No.
Oh, you wanted to borrow my social studies notebook.
So weird.
Why didn't you say so?
Yeah, I don't know if he can talk exactly or very little. He was trying to do so earlier. Yeah, this whole thing is so weird.
I'm glad to see you're studying so hard.
Yeah, look at him. He looks completely normal. He doesn't look any different than his normal character, which is kind of weird.
The test is next period. Here's some hoops.
I suggest you do.
Okay, well, there you go. That's kind of different, because this whole time I'm like, he looks the same as his normal character, and then this happens. Yeah, that's kind of different.
You've got to help me out of this test somehow.
One thing I've learned in life, and
Dynamite?
after life, my shark-toothed friend, is there's no problem which can't be solved with dynamite.
And normally I would say this is a potential firing, but in this episode, I guess anything goes. Wow.
They're gonna be scraping Vampire Weasel off these walls for weeks.
Yeah.
By they, I mean the day guy.
That's it.
The day guy.
By blowing.
The day guy, not the night guy. I guess it is night, like all the time in this weird reality, or at least while they're going to school, it's nighttime and storming outside. Just, of course it is, right? So he says the day guy. Oh, the day guy will do it.
Up the weasel, it'll set off the alarm, which will trigger the sprinklers and cause Sweeney to postpone the test, giving
I
you more
guess.
time to study. Gordy, you're the best.
Adios, Vampire Weasel!
By the way, how much dynamite did you use?
Yeah, good question. Blow the whole school up.
Apparently,
Is this the end?
Well,
Now they're all just
the
ghosts?
story is wrapping up quite nicely.
And now that I'm a ghost, I don't have to take the BATs.
And
I
can
guess.
stop hanging out with Quirly and hang out with you guys, like before.
So, this is the weirdest ending I've ever seen, even in this alternate reality, whatever it is. So they blow the entire school up and now they're all ghosts, and so now there is no school or class or BATs, I guess. Let's see how this ends. It's got to be getting towards the end.
and I got rid of that pesky Vampire Weasel.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess TNT really does solve everything.
And what's weird is, as ghosts, they look kind of like their normal selves, like their normal characters, except for maybe Mose with what she's got on, but everybody else is wearing kind of what they would normally wear.
Mr. Bigby, I'll expect you in ghost class tomorrow.
Ghost class.
I'm giving the WTWTs, walking through walls test.
Except that one would be pretty easy. I mean, Martin did it pretty much immediately. Okay. There you go. All right, so maybe it was. I thought this was just like a standalone little for fun episode that the writers just put together just for fun. But this looks like the previous episode, the Halloween party. And at the end, he was at this party, this exact same party. And I guess he fell asleep and started dreaming some very strange things. But this sounds like a tip. Let's see what he says here.
And one last tip. Too much candy can give you nightmares.
Or cause a host of other problems if you overdo it. Yes, that's true. Ghost Weasel. All right, well, that was the episode. That one was kind of weird. I did enjoy it more than the Halloween episode itself. This one was just really, really strange. It was kind of funny, even though there really was no plot at all. It was just a bunch of antics, but I did like it better than the last one. Hopefully on the next episode, we'll get back to the overarching story of the series, but I did enjoy this one more than the last one, at least. Let me know what you thought in the comments. A few of you did allude to this one in the comments of earlier videos. I do plan on going all the way to the end of this series. I hope to see you next Tuesday on the next reaction video for Ned's Declassified. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to do so using the button below and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any of my future videos. I'm going to leave the video here, though. I hope to see you on the next one on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.